Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for more One Piece the anime. Today we're about to dive into the last filler arc that separates us from Alabasta and the new arc ahead. So we're going to go ahead and bang this last one out. So with that all said, let's get ready to jump in. If you want to see the full length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you come over to the channel, get you access as well. It is a watch along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes for actually the entire episode. Over there, get the same thing for all the other shows and movies we cover on the channel. You also can suggest and vote on my movies to react to each month. It's just a great way to support the channel, help us do the things we do over here. But at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. Till least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Huge shout out to the team over at Prepper for helping me edit down these highlights for you guys here on YouTube. That all said and out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 139. Here we go. Oh, who did they run into this time? Good God, man. What a volley. What are you doing? God, man. All it takes to remove him from a situation is a little starvation. He's like, well, why didn't you start with that? Is he shaking with excitement or fear? No wonder he flicked the other dude. This seems to be his thing. Oh my lord. How the hell? With a coin! Good thing he sneezed. Oh my god, Usopp, Jesus. Oh. See, they... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, they found out about their bounties, but he didn't include himself. But there are some pretty high bounties on this ship now. 3 heavy hitters as we speak. Oh, what in the world is that? If that's a lighthouse, it's in disrepair. Lights covered up. What was that about a cold, Zoro? Huh? Nobody's talking about you that time. At least that we know of. Because if you don't, I'll shoot you. Well, that's one way to get through it. The hell? Dr. Wily? Who the hell is this? A new kind of clown. A rainbow-colored mist. I'm a genius. Don't forget, though, I'm a genius. By the way, kind of smart, this guy. Oh! Oh! I didn't even put that together. The legend of El Dorado. Lovely. So he lost friends searching for this thing. Maybe that's what is actually after. He thinks it is a myth, but he's hoping to find them, maybe? Little flim-flam scientist, this guy. Okay. This kind of place. Oh, they're like, hide all the food, eat it all before they get here. Good thing they announced themselves like that with their little drum line. Oh my god. Did you say something? Oh, oof. Oh. So that's what that tower's for. But the fact that all of them are paying for this guy's little venture, no wonder they hate his ass. What? That blank ass face. Didn't she just buy like 1,000 sheets of paper from that one dude who probably also didn't exist along with all of this? Oh no, what now? Oh, he's coming back for more. Oh, what the fuck is that? Yeah, let's just throw hands. Or feet. Oh. Okay, well, that might pose a little bit of a problem. No, it's definitely the suit. Or that guy back there. Wow. Oh, whoa, what the hell? Wow, this escalated pretty quick here. Something like that. Oh, I love it. She's the devil. She is something, man. She's a different kind of beast. Another ship. Is it the Marines, probably? Oh, ho, whoa! Usopp, build it for me now. Go. Damn. Shopping bags. Nami, just set him down, or if you're so concerned about him, you carry them. This is a hindrance at this point. Yeah, see? Design flaw right there. Now, get him! Beat his ass! Chuck some rocks at him or something. Yeah, he's hoping for his missing friends to come back. Was there broken swords, or is no one on this ship? Well, it looks like some craziness went down too. Was this the one they went off on? What the hell? Oh, yeah, this was it. This is it. Where did they go, though? Bermuda Triangle. Oh. The mist is arriving. Kind of is almost like a Bermuda Triangle-esque thing here. Like, they're talking about how it's been displaced or whatever. The crew itself is missing. That it only seems like it's been abandoned recently. But... oh! Okay. The Going Merry is gone! It's in the name, man. Can't expect it to stay in one place. That mossy bastard. He's just asleep. I mean, it's Luffy and them. Like, there's nothing, no cause for alarm, you know? It wouldn't set off his senses. Makes me wonder if there was actually a threat, if he would have actually woken up or not. Alright, here we go. And thus they were never seen again. Dude, legit, it's the Bermuda Triangle. It's just, it moves. Something from your book? Luffy, read the room. All right, man. We're opening the door to a little legend. You know, there's the idea of this rainbow myth. I like this though. Like, this is like expanding upon this thing that Robin's been entrenched in ever since she arrived on the ship. She's been reading like every one of these books about this thing, and we seem to be expanding upon that. So that's kind of interesting. You know, she even was kind of interested when she heard what was going on or what he was looking for. And it was written what, 40 years ago, which I guess by what he said, that like they said so like 50 years ago. So it got written in the interim while they were out looking for this. Somebody else had written something about it, like these stories about the mist. So like, I don't know, man, it's kind of interesting to see how these things are kind of turning out. But he doesn't believe in the myth that it's this gateway towards El Dorado, some lost treasure or whatever. He just thinks this is this madness that his friends believed in, went off out to go look for it, and then just never came back. Now their ship is washed up, but they're not on it. So what does that mean? The ship was able to escape, and maybe the crew did not. They also said that like there were signs of them. I mean, there was an open flame on one of the stovetops in the kitchen. So like, it was like there were people just recently here. So it's almost maybe there's even like a time dilation issue kind of going on, which again, it's kind of Bermuda Triangle-y. Meanwhile, though, this town, though, has been funding his research. This money-hungry family that's kind of taking root here is taking advantage of everybody, and that's all they're really interested in, is if he can find this mist, they think they can probably find the treasure, I would assume, based on the way they're extorting this town and funding his research. Meanwhile, he doesn't give a shit about any of that. He just wants to find his friends. But that's also made him a bit of a town pariah, because all of their money is going towards his ludicrous adventure here. We're kind of wrapped up in that, and then, well, we got the main dude who we haven't met yet. We got the son who's leading this drum line around city collecting taxes, and then the grandson who is walking around in this Robo Pikachu suit, zapping people who do not pay the taxes. So we got some interesting stuff kind of set up here. Meanwhile, the crew is, as it tends to be, split up right now, with Luffy, Usopp, and Robin heading into the mist. That all said, fun little episode. I'm kind of curious to see where this one goes, man. I like the setup so far, so let's go ahead and hop into episode 140. Here we go. Oh my god. A little superstitious. Oh my god, even that excites Luffy, man. He loves the danger. Oh. If he saw it, was he on the ship? Did he freak out and jump overboard? Is he kind of what the whoa, who was that? Who are you? Or did he got tossed overboard? Oh. Nami would freak out. That's not eerie. It says there's kids putting on a show. I mean, I assume they're kids. They look like kids. Oh my god. And he is still asleep. He's like, ghosts or not, I'll throw hands. Alright, took out all the sheets. Oh my god. Yeah, that was just a smoke show. Yeah, they're all tied to strings. Oh, nice save. Hey, so far, this is a pretty action-packed start to all of this. Wait, isn't that the names he mentioned? Yeah, they're still young. They're still... Wow, this has to be surreal as hell. Pumpkin pirates. Are they like preserved here? Or for them, has it only been like a few days or something like that? I mean, clearly these ships are falling apart and rotting and stuff like that. I don't know. Because if in their point of view, not a lot of time has passed, that would explain the ship. It's just a flash grenade or something? Another smoke and mirrors element? Yep. Yeah, that is unreal. He finally woke up. Yeah, no, I'm with him. Fuck that. He hits the rock face. Well, that rock is even kind of shaped like a pumpkin on a stick, kinda. I wonder if he's, no, he said his pops was a Marine. The people running this town don't seem to be Marines. I was wondering to say if he's one of like related to this family that was extorting everybody or not, but I'm gonna presume that that's separate. Oh. I wonder if he actually built that, like, electro suit the other dude's using. Just again, some other way that his inventions have been misused in his research in order to take advantage of him trying to find his friends and whatnot. Hmm. Oh. Yeah, this is everything that they're wearing the day. Well, when we just bumped into them, but he said this. Presume this is the day they went. Oh, what the hell? Whoa. The Wettin Pyrex. Did they call him like a Wettin dog? Oh, wait. Yeah. Those eyebrows, that hair. He's got to be the guy running this place now. The father we haven't seen yet. So this place got taken over by these pirates, I presume. And now they're just taxing. It's like Arlong, what he did, almost. Jeez. You know, if the guy didn't tell me this was a filler, I wouldn't think it was. I'll be honest right now with you, man. And then they, oh, that's why they got stuck here. Did they steal his ship? Stranding them here, and then he just became mayor of this place? He cut his own rope. Well, there they go. Oh, or not. Jeez, man, these kids are giving him a run for his money at the moment. Oh no. Ooh. Man, it seems like most of the damage that happened to this ship might be because of him. We won't be able to get back out. So they were in there before. Oh! Oh! He gave him the flick. He's that one dude's kid? They said his father was a Marine. He gave him that iconic little flick. Oh, he took him off the side and they go through the mist and get stuck. So wait, that one guy is still on the ship. And you can't tell me that their ship only had 2 people on it. Oh yeah, so we definitely cannot stay long. There you go. What if it's not so much like that time passes while you're there, you're like locked, like preserved almost, like he said, because they did say eternal life and all that kind of stuff as long as you were there. Hey, there he is. He helped out. Wow. Money's money, man.
お前たちを正式にルルカ市民として迎えよう。はあ?
Oh, because they paid. You serious? That's one way out of it.
市長の話だとな、お宝が山ほど。市長もそのお宝を狙ってエイプスコンサートへの入り方を研究させてんの。この電撃スーツも。
Oh, shit, he did make the Electro suit. She heard treasure and she's all game for getting inside herself.
俺の許可なくエイプスコンサートに入ることは許さん。じいちゃん、このボケ。物覚えの悪いやつだ。いつも言ってるだろう。
Oh man. Yep, that's him.
ウェットン市長と。
Hey man, I gotta say, I'm really digging this so far. This is one of my favorite setups up until this point for what is supposed to be a filler arc. Like, it's like non-stop. It's got like such a really quick, fast tempo. Everything is kind of like unfurling at a fun little pace. I like the story, the mythos, the connections, and just all the little shenanigans that are going on. Hell, the character designs and the fights and the little sequences are all pretty like well thought out and just kind of utilized. I don't know. It's just like, it's got an energy that's really kind of hooking me, dude. We got a little bit of a backstory about the kids. We found out what happened to them, what separated them, our understanding of why they are still kids now, why this ship showed back up, and it looks like they had just recently left it or abandoned it. You know, despite it being 50 years out here. You know, we don't know that time's moving slowly or if it's just paused. You know, if it's paused, that would be so much better for everybody involved. Because again, like in real time, we're following our gang doing all this stuff in there, but meanwhile, Sanji and Nami were still fighting this guy. Like, that was all still happening. It's not like we were doing all that and then, you know, that day was already over and that fight was already over. We also got these little puzzle pieces, that little breadcrumbs, implying that the leader of that pumpkin pirate group is related to the finger flicking guy, the guy who's flicking the coins, because he used his signature move and actually did some damage to this dude, who also has a pretty wicked design, all things considered. Yeah, man, I don't know, dude. If I didn't read a thing that told me this was a filler arc, I would think this was the next thing, to be honest. But that all said, we are in a pirate graveyard with no discernible way out, so we gotta figure that puzzle piece out. Meanwhile, we're trying to figure out how to get out. We have a portion of the group that is in there, needed to get out. We have another portion of the group that is like, ooh, treasure, how do we get in? Either way, the whole goal was to get in to begin with for this guy who's trying to just return. And there was that line he threw out too, who's saying that, you know, they had escaped from Ape's concert. Where's the rest of their crew, by the way? Anyway, answers I'm sure we'll get as we move on. So let's get ready to jump into episode 141. Here we go. He can't even move. Oh, wait. Is this a dream? Oh, it's a dream. That's why. Oh. That's gotta be so heartbreaking, man. But in a way, like, they have like a whole, not second chance, but their lives are still ahead of them. And the sad part, the fact that his runway's significantly shortened because of all of this as a result. I mean, he's lived those days, but not with his friends. He's been alone. Why is the ship moving? Oh my god, what are you guys doing? Oh, they going in circles? Hey, who's actually paying attention for a second? Oh, Oh, it's gonna come from behind. It's a loop. Oh! Nice little test. Space and time is distorted here. Oh no. Oh, you will. There he is. Where does Hat go? Okay, she nabbed it. Oh, still keeping tabs on them. She's observant, man. Her ability is extremely useful. Hey, here's this guy. So I guess he was the only one on the ship. It was on fire when they left it. Oh, don't fall for this. There you go. Thank God somebody came in here to, like, talk them out of that. He took over everything. Where the hell did they find live chickens? I mean, that would make sense with my theory that time stops here. Whoa! What the hell? I guess it would make sense that sea creatures would just wander in here as well and get trapped. This kid is quick. Yep, the flick. That is a powerful fucking finger, man. Wow, what a bastard. I mean, what do I expect, you know? Oh, look who's back. Then they abandoned it. It went back through the mist and came out. They had just cooked too. So maybe that's why the stove was just lit. But then that thing left with the ship as well. If you... Let's say if you did, you'd find a way, you would have been out, but then I guess he was really focused on finding treasure. Oh, led them straight to them. No. I found the secret text. 10 million berry. Oh. What the fuck? I mean, they've got to be able to finish it, right? Oh my god, now he's just yelling it out to everything. He just blurted all that out to everybody. No. They're just regular yummy. Not as good as Sanji's. All true this time. And there's the lie. There you go, good job. Yeah, mind your manners. Ew. God, he's got a hard fucking head, man. Oh, there's Usopp. Wait, how the fuck can a call make it in here? See, everything is happening real time right now. So I'm assuming everything in here is just frozen. Yeah. Oh, God. Ooh, wow. Well, then give us permission. Wow, his kids are something. Oh wait, is that sea serpent thing? Yup. What if that thing controls how you come and go? Because it followed the ship out, and now it's here. I mean, I don't know that makes any sense. I don't know. There's not really any sense to it anyway. It is an anomaly in and of itself. But getting to kind of see what the kids were kind of doing here with that other wetting pirate that was kind of trapped with them, how he kind of tried to usurp power and take over and guide and lead them and all this kind of stuff and just abuse them, you know, just kind of repeating that cycle until they just kind of got fed up with it and mutinied and took everything back themselves. And since then has been hiding up here because they had to abandon that ship because, again, that creature attacked it and escaped through the mist alongside the ship. So I don't know if it was just like, oh, hey, way out, and the ship got away. That's why it drifted up here and landed back at shore. But now this thing has also showed up as well. So maybe it's just like a convenient little timing piece, but who knows? But rightfully so, like, you know, it's still so fresh for them, especially the whole wetting pirate thing with everything that happened, their town being burned and all these things. You know, it's been 50 years. And obviously I know that in the heat of this moment, like these feelings are still very fresh for them. And I mean, either way, it'd be really shitty regardless to have to side with somebody like that like did that to your home. But he was just desperate to find them, to see if they were out there, to get them back and help them escape. And because he did that, because he even allied himself with the people that did that, he's like, what pumpkin pirate are you? You know, he's just like, I don't care if you are Henzo. The Henzo I know would never have done that. So that version of him has to be dead or some shit. I don't know. Everybody else, though, is not as hard-headed as their leader, but understandably, he's kind of carrying a little bit more of a grudge around because of that. I think this is because he's like carrying this position that he's holding as well. He's trying to like steer them in that way, and it's just the resentment of it all. I don't know. I thought that was kind of interesting, but also the fact that his father helped the Sanji and the crew out as well. I can't even remember if this was that episode or the previous one, but I forgot to mention. I know I didn't talk about it either way. I don't know. I thought that was kind of interesting. I'm wondering if maybe in hindsight, I wonder if him sneezing and destroying that marine ship so Luffy's ship could get away was maybe he low-key messes up on purpose. I don't know. Maybe he's hoping that somebody like a pirate or something like that might be able to help get his son back. Just saying, I was like, it didn't cross my mind while I was watching it at all, but like it just seems like a little bit of a coincidence. Kind of all I got from this one, so I'm going to go ahead and move on into episode 142. Here we go.
こんなところに俺だけ置き去りにするつもりか。
Yeah, why not?
俺を見捨てないでくれ。うん、分かったよ。サンキュー。恩に着るぜ。
Can't expect him to not be a dirtbag, though. Oh my god.
それともその思いも50年の間に色あせちまったっていうのか。お前にとっては50年でもついこの間の話だ。
That's exactly what I was. Luffy in the background. Anyway, that's what I was saying.
ちくしょう。どうして50年も経っちまったんだ。そんな姿じゃ殴りたくても殴れないじゃないか。
You're old and decrepit. I can't hurt you. You might break a hip. It is kind of sweet though, and just heartbreaking. Well, it's Zoro. No. And here he goes, ruining the moment.
平気よ。霧の中はループしてるんですもの。そのうちここに戻って。来ないわね。
Uh-oh.
この霧の中何が起きるかわからん。
Why did it change up all of a sudden? Oh, what the fuck? Where? What? They're standing on it. What the world? Ah! Paddle, Nami, paddle! Oh, here he goes again. Oh, right in the eye. And then he just disappears into the shadows. Oh! Oh, that's what it is. A lifeline as she goes into the mist, so they can just pull her in the direction of the line. Oh my god, what the fuck? Flame suit. Doesn't he want to see if they come out? Why is he attacking them right now? I'd imagine he would just wait until they come back and then jump them as they're exiting. Why attack right now when there's still the chance of figuring out if he can come to and from this place?
Wait, what? だけど
Oh, is that... Does he think that was his father's warship?
父さんの姿はどこにもなかった。やっぱり
Oh, I guess it was his ship. Maybe he jumped ship and wound up elsewhere.
動かずにいたらみんなのところへは戻れねえだろ。
No, he's got a fucking point. We don't at least try, we won't get anywhere. We'll say exactly where we are.
これは200年前のガレオン船。こっちは見たこともない船だわ。このエプスコンサートの中は時間軸の方向自体が。
That was like a metal frame ship. So is this just outside of time? Like, was that like a futuristic ship? Was that the implication? Ships of past, present, and future can all kind of wind up here?
ちょっと待てよルフィはどうすんだよ
よくわかんないけど、ないじゃない。ほっといても平気よ。さあ。
Just leave him be. Leave him here.
ってただのロープじゃねえかルルカからの迎えってあんたかいなんだあいつ
Just beat his ass.
そのロープをこっちに渡してもらおう
なんでよ。あんたも霧の外に出たいなら。
こいつがどうなってもいいのか
Just go with them. He doesn't give a shit.
だとこの野郎撃つぞ本当に撃つからな人殺し
That's hilarious.
おいよせ
これ以上仲間を失いたくないの。お願い、言うこと聞いて。
Nami is something else, man.
いそかちゃん一緒に来ないか
勘違いしないで。私たちのリーダーはラパヌイだけ。あなたみたいな腰抜けに従う。
Oh, right in the balls. No. His hands are tied too. Yeah, fuck him up. Choke him out. Wait, what the hell? Oh, I was wondering why it focused on that necklace. Fucking sea stone. No. And now now he's got the lifeline and we're all just still here. Lovely. Oh. He's gonna see his captain's all aged and shit now. Why in the world is he just trying to kill them right now? I just don't understand that. And again, these people are not the brightest.
Silver barbecue.
Yeah, it's like, guys, you're fucking hindering your own plan. These guys are dumb as shit.
約束だ。ナミが戻ってくるまでロープには指一本触れさせないって。
Yeah, now let's pull the... What the fuck are you doing, dude? Make up your mind. Oh, he thinks he's his captain.
いや、奴らはもう一度来る。ウェットンの目的はあくまでエイプスコンサートの財宝。
冗談じゃないわ。戦いましょう。お宝は誰にも渡さないわ。
Fucking Nami, man.
僕たちこの霧の中から出られないんだよ。好きな時に寝て好きな時に遊べる。帰ることなんてないさ。俺たちの国を作ろう。父さん。
What the hell? Wait a second. We know there's some timey-wimey shenanigans in here. What if he exits at a different time and he wrote the book, making him currently the same age as Henzo? They just haven't ran into each other yet? I don't know if that makes any sense, but whatever. Because that was like what was described in the book was what he just said. Well, the tower just toppled. Oh, that's what this was for. When it opens, so they have like a tunnel. Well, they're in the water now. Oh, they're outside of it now. So eerie. Damn. Well, he made his way in. And I don't know, man, you know, because maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe there's no other connection. Maybe it's related to somebody else. But I think there's like, he just saw this illusion of supposedly, or at least what he thought was his father's ship coming in here and getting lost. And they were like in this like void. Like it wasn't in Ape's concert, but it wasn't outside of it. They were just nowhere. Like in the rift that should be looping them, they were kind of stuck. And then fucking Robin made that observation. She's like, hey, I recognize that ship. It's like blah, 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 many years old. That, though, I don't recognize at all. So her being the historian and stuff like that, I was like, okay. And it was also made of metal. It had like a metal framing. Almost kind of like it was a more modern ship, you know, it wasn't made of wood or anything like that. So my presumption is like, maybe it like she said, like time is weird here. Maybe it connects, all time kind of connects to this place. Like it's its own little pocket dimension in a way. So anybody from any point in time can wind up here. So in theory, anybody could also come in here and exit at a different time. Just conveniently, right now, so far, it's only been 1 to 1 at this point. But that would also explain why things don't necessarily move while in here. I don't know, because like he threw out that wording that is what Henzo described when he and Robin were talking about the book and what people think this place is. And he's like, hey, it's our forever land. It's our paradise. This is our freedom and all these things, you know? Because as a kid, he's like, hey, we can do whatever the hell we want here, you know? And it's almost kind of like their own haunted Neverland in a way. I'm just wondering, maybe they go back in and maybe they quote unquote happy ending here. He and the rest of his friends do escape. And maybe because they have this knowledge of how everything played out, they've not made contact with him purposefully to avoid screwing up the timelines, whatever. So maybe they exited because the book was written 40 years ago by an unknown author. So maybe when he exits, our guys, everything like that, exit like as expected here, but maybe they exit 40 years ago. So then they age 40 years. And now that this has transpired and they know that Henzo made it out, they can meet him here, and our happy ending is they're all the same age, and they can live together again. That's how I would write it, but who knows? Ian's made it out after whatever the hell was going on there. Wasn't the entire point to hold an anchor and to see if she could even come back? But then the second she went through, they were trying to kill Sanji and Chopper, who held the lifeline. Was it just so that they could hold the lifeline? I mean, I guess that could make sense. It seems like wasted effort when you were all kind of doing the same thing. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on to the final episode of this little arc, and that is episode 143. Here we go. They just got this extractor, this conveyor belt. They're just loading all this treasure onto and siphoning out of this place. I mean, it's a smart idea. I don't know what that whole deal was about them working on this tower forever when it seems pretty complete to me. Oh! They got me.
そっか、俺のじいちゃんってこんな男前だ。
He very much so is.
いい加減暴れたくてうずうずしてたところで、この俺の剣で真っ二つに切ってやる。
いや、電気ってそういうもんじゃ。
It's okay. Don't try to explain it to him. But he does have 3 lightning rod conductors that he's walking around with. Sanji just had a couple of bags with some metal attached. We'll see how this goes. And it's actually really quiet knowing that all of these people are in there currently.
むしろあのクソ市長が生きて戻ってくるかって方が心配だ。
Oh. Oh, he'll be perfect for this Electro dude. I know Zoro's fighting him right now, but electricity won't do shit to rubber.
てめえら、この俺の許可なく虹色の霧の中へ入り込むとは。勝手に入ったぜ。5000万ベリー払いやがれ。
やだ。
This guy and his fucking taxes.
お前も生まれ変わったら俺みたいな権力ってやつを手に入れることだな。くだらねえ海賊なんざやるだけ無駄だ。
Oh! Wow! That was easy. Okay, well, he's not done yet. But Luffy was like, okay, I've had enough of your bullshit.
権力なんていらねえ。俺たち海賊には夢ってもんがあるからな。
夢だと。
Yeah, he's just fucking tanking it like the beast he is.
だからよ、電気を切って何の意味があんだよ。
切りましょうか。
ローリングサンダー。あれ？
Oh, did she unplug it? She did! Oh, looks like he's vulnerable. Oh, or he can just drown. Oh, he just wants to cut something. He would have served better over here fighting this guy, to be fair. But we need Luffy facing down with the head honcho. Blow you away right down to your bones. Oh. Oh, he's leaving everybody here. His kids and everybody. All of his men. He's severing the tunnel. Oh. Hope he got all the treasure he wanted. Hope it made it to the end of the tower. Otherwise, this was all for nothing. All right, well, we're gonna have to find our own way out.
戻ってきたんだ。よかったラパネイ。
まったくどこまで迷惑なやつなんだ。なんじゃ。
Yeah, what the hell was that?
そんなところで大きな爆発など起こそうもんなら何が起きるかはわからんぞ。なんだこりゃ。
Whoa. Is that wind or dragons? Is that just like a wind effect? It made me think of the dragons from that one island where they had been gone for thousands of years. So that might be a random ass thought, but that's the image it looked like. Because it looked like a tail and wings, but that could have just been the effect, the rippling effect. Nothing more than that. But if time is distorted here, it'd be a nice, fun little connection to an old storyline. I think that's just me making something out of nothing, man. It was probably just ripples, but it did look like a fleet of dragons. Okay, yeah, no, it's just rippling. Never mind. I take it back. She doesn't have it, does she? Damn. I mean, to be fair, is there even wind in here? Maybe a current. Everybody's working together now to get out of here. Oh, well, there we go. Never mind, fuck me, right? They're pulling out the rudders, or the oars. Oh. Are you kidding?
おいまずいぞ光が消えかかってる
もはやこれまでか。
お前ら降りて後ろから押せ。
むちゃ
Push!
ちょっと何するつもり俺たちの船を爆破する大砲の弾が満載だそいつに火をつければかなり大きい風が吹くはずだそんな
待てラ
Wow.
お前はどうなるんだ。俺のお宝だ。俺の。これだから主張はやめられねえ。
Sanji and yes, I was gonna say I hope Sanji and Chopper beat his ass. Yes, eat shit.
まさかてめえだけ帰ってきたわけじゃねえよな。どうなんだ。
Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, that was some quick thinking on his toes right there. Dude, what I'm thinking is totally gonna happen, isn't it? And the final volume that she doesn't have, they'll have or something or whatever. It's gotta be it.
9000万ベリー払ってもらうぞ。
構わねえぜそんなもの。踏み倒してやるからよ。
税金は市民の義務だ。
なんで海賊が税金払う義務があんだよ。
いや、それは。
He's like, shit, I didn't think about that.
ルフィたちはみんなは痛い。
これで奴ら誰も帰ってこれない。永久にな。お前ら。
Not ever. I mean, it happened here, though it was 50 years later. Not ever is a little. The hell is that? Oh, it's gonna come launching out of the mountain, isn't it? Or just out of the sky.
なんだと。
Let's go. Wait, what the fuck? What the hell? What is going on? Okay. Well, the mast took a big hit. Oh! Oh no! Oh!
あいつら無事なのか。
Usopp is gonna have a heart attack. Oh. What the fuck? All of his money. Oh! It's raining it down upon everybody else. What is even happening right here, man? This is just absurd.
そうだってこった大切な船が久しぶりナミスはなんで
Wow.
甲板に置いといたお宝みんな吹っ飛ばされちまってな。今のあいつには近づかん方がいいぞ。
Wow.
ここまでだ。
And there's the Marines.
俺たちを追ってきた奴らだぜ
助けてくれ。こいつら市民の財産を根こそぎ。
Wait.
役なんです。
What if he is the kid, not his dad?
ということは誰の持ち物でもないというわけだな。何？
あちらに持ち出したと思われる財宝を
And
発
that's
見しました。
that's
よし。我々海軍が全部没収する。
oh my god, that's them. They're the Marines.
持ち主なき財宝は全て世界政府のもの。それを着服した場合は全て海賊行為とみなす。
Wow.
それは海
And because of him, they probably became Marines just in spite of him and his pirate acts.
自供と判断するが、よろしいか海賊ウェット。何？
Here you go, one other flick. Because that's the whole crew. That's all of the kids. Older. I thought it was his dad looking for his kid, but no. Holy shit. I mean, I was kind of close, I
必
guess.
ず戻るって。
磯か。
Yeah, it's all of them.
お前らみんな生きてたのか
Yeah, what the fuck happened?
爆発の瞬間、俺たちも外の世界を。
They were thrown out of the world too. 50 years ago.
だったらどうしてもっと早く。
We couldn't.
権力を傘に来ているウェットを倒すには別の権力海軍の力を利用するしかない。だがそれだけの地を手に入れる
Oh.
ちと時間がかかる
Okay, never mind. It wasn't to protect the timeline. It was just it took him that long to get a high enough rank.
金海賊団だ。
Wow.
ヘンゾ前の仲間だ。これからもずっとな。
This is badass.
ラパヌイ。
Then again, he was kind of creeping from the shadows, so maybe it was a mix of the two, despite what he says. Because he was trying to interfere without being seen.
なんてことだ。今我々はウェット一味を海軍本部に護送しなければならん。このままではルフィ海賊団をみすみす取り逃がしてしまうことになる。
Oh, he's using these little conveniences to justify it. Yeah, he's like, hey, why I have to deal with all these like things I'm already obligated to do and all the bureaucracy and red tape, take this time to just, oh no, what if they just get away? Yeah. Yeah, that was a good little charade there. I love it. This poor ship, man. God, that's so fucking wild. I presume they wrote the book, but I would have assumed so, but they didn't mention it at all. Oh, maybe we will.
楽園の平和を守るその名もパンプキン海賊団我らが霧の中で体験したこの不可思議な冒険の数々書き記しておこうと思う
Yep. Yo.
その冒険者たちの名は我らを元の世界へと導いてくれた恩人ルフィ海賊団
Dude, that is amazing.
ゴリゴリよ船の墓場なんてずっといるのは嫌だけどよたまには遊びに来てなそんなにいいところだったのか
Wait, what the hell? What the fuck? Oh, whoa! What the hell? What a way to leave us off right there, man. The fuck was that about? Okay, I gotta say, again, I just feel like the way this was written, the way this was executed, I would, again, if this fucking guide did not tell me this was a filler series, I would not have assumed as such. Like, it had, like, this, again, I just gotta say, the tempo, the pace, like, it was, like, non-stop action. Some really great character work. Just a fun little story. Some fun lore. This temporal, out-of-space Bermuda Triangle, like, ship graveyard. And then you add with that these lost friends that also kind of have been around for 50... I think it's kind of insane to me that they didn't stick around for 50 years. Like, I feel like maybe they just didn't think about it, didn't care about it at this point, or maybe there's like a half truth buried in there, but like, I feel like because those events kind of played out, and maybe that's just me because I've seen just way too many timeline related shit or time travel stories where they just didn't come back here until this point because that had kind of already been determined. I mean, he was here. He was lurking in the shadows, and he did let Luffy get away when they were chasing him on the sea. So he probably knew these things had, like, that's why he confirmed this is the Luffy ship, right? He has to put on the act, the charade to let them go. If he said it, if he declared that, it didn't come in there, but like the way he said it here towards the end, coming up with these excuses, all these little things to not have to follow through with capturing them or whatever, you know, these roundabout ways about sticking to his duty, but also how that is why they're going to get away or whatever. Maybe that's all that is as well. Maybe he was just perpetuating what already was. Because there was a story that was already written. The volume was already out there. It was in the Alabasta archives, in the library there. And I love that they brought that back. Went back to there and saw Igaron putting that book away, the missing volume, the one that Robin doesn't have, which has the answers. They would have seen that they were in the story. So they would have known that this needed to play out this way. So I think it is part of that. They maybe didn't say it, but that had to have been part of it. I don't think it was wholly that it took us 50 years to get the ranks that we needed to do all of these things. I think that was just part of it. Or the excuse, the guys, so that they couldn't interfere. In order for this to even work and play out, they had to let him do this on his own for these 50 years. And now they at least are all here and reunited again. It's just a beautiful wrap up to that. And also just the interesting situation with the Wetton crew and that whole story. I mean, again, the character designs in this too. It would not strike me as a filler episode if I was just watching this nonchalantly, unobstructed or whatever, just going through it back to back to back to back. I would have assumed this was just a little small segment of whatever comes next, you know, to kind of bridge these gaps between these stories, because it was just rich. And again, there was always something happening. There was a lot of action. There was a lot of things going on. It had a lot of just meat to it that, I don't know, maybe your typical filler arcs just don't always have. For One Piece, it's kind of par for the course, I guess. Though this it had a lot more energy than the last batch of them really did too. And even this last one as well with the goats. This one, like from jump, it was 5 episodes. It was 2 episodes longer than the last one we got, and every episode had a punch to it. And they did a fantastic job looping in and seeding all of these things that fed back around, because I don't want to take credit for like just kind of pulling that shit out of my ass or anything like that. They seeded that really well. I wasn't wholly sure that any of that was really going to pan out, because like I said, they kind of fixated. I think they smartfully laid that in there as a red herring with the whole dad thing. So his dad did disappear. He did lose his father somewhere out there and he never came back. Because that was my thought, that this guy, this Marine, was his dad. For whatever reason, didn't show back up, and he was trying to find his son, who got lost in the mist. So he maybe became a Marine, maybe went off, maybe whatever. I think that was the implication, to throw us off the trail. And then the reveal is that his dad did actually just disappear. But that guy we saw was him the whole time. It's a good way to mask that, so that reveal hits even harder there towards the end. This was really good. This is definitely my favorite filler arc so far. And I'll say that this is more interesting to me than sub-segments of the main story that we've gotten so far. That might be a little bold to say, but I really enjoyed this a lot. I thought this was beautiful. I thought this was really, really good. Even the villains, they were just really fun too, just to kind of interact with. Just the interplay between the grandfather and his kid and his grandson, and how he originally came here as a pirate because his ship got sucked back into this place. He got trapped here, so instead he became the mayor, and he's like, okay, if I can't plunder, I'll just reap the benefits here and tax everybody, because he just took it over. And from there, he just kind of had a stranglehold on this place. Became this bane of everybody's existence here. Meanwhile, Henzo's just trying to find his friends again. I don't know, man. This was really good. I don't know. Maybe I'm alone in that. I'm curious. I want to know how you all felt about it. So I think that's all I got for this, man. I'm going to go ahead. This is a long video already, so I'll just kind of cut myself off here. So I'm going to pass it off to you guys. What do you think? How do you feel? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before you go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Manny Share, Your Recorder Scott, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey L, Jay Cottrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, Russell Crockett, and Watchtower. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. But that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.